And welcome back to episode 195. Oh shit. Of the Hit the Showers podcast, presented to you by the Foolproof Entertainment Network. As always, I'm your host, Clifford Jordan Jennings. Here with my point man and co-host. I don't even know what the fuck to say about you, man. I just didn't like the way you was looking at me.
Yeah. Mental warfare.
It was giving me something because I shut down and said, what the fuck is he looking at real quick?
Man.
I ain't got it. I blew it. I blew it this week.
It's alright.
It's alright. Everybody know you a fuck ass though.
Call me first draft pick. Round
we
one.
know you ain't going. We call you undrafted.
Oh,
you the motherfucker who gets in
Tom Brady.
You the motherfucker who helps the team manager who's in the game helping the team out, and they let him play on the final game of the season, but you don't hit nothing.
As long as I get a ring, hopefully by the end of that season, fuck it.
You ain't getting no
fuck
ring
it.
shit.
But Cliff over there selling. I'm assuming we're still recording.
Yeah, nah, we A1. I just wanted to make sure everything panned out right on the video as well. We here to talk all kinds of shit. I mean, first and foremost, I know you brought it to the attention of the chat, these Madden ratings.
Well, hold on. We're not going to introduce these other two Negroes up on here?
You can.
No introduction.
I'm clouded. We got my guys in the building, Q McLeod and C T-Ski in this motherfucker. He added the ski to it, and we know you ain't cold.
T-Ski.
We know you ain't cold, baby.
Mouth know what that is. Gunna said it. How many MVP league?
He say be rabid.
All of my bitches is pretty as up to the ceiling.
You stupid as fuck. Fuck that. These Madden ratings, man. First and foremost, before we get into them, what do y'all think? Y'all think that they was close as a whole, like overall, or you think they blew it?
Blew it.
They was in the ballpark, but they need to be shamed about it.
They did the running backs like they pay them.
Right. That's
exactly.
That's why they had them listed as halfbacks, because they only paying them half of what they motherfucking deserve. For real.
Yeah, I wasn't even seeing a lot of their stats. They were short a lot of defense, every other position. But
I was looking for it. I'm looking for my notes, and I'm looking like, where the fuck they don't got the running backs on here? And I'm scrolling up and down like 3 and 4 times, up and down, like, where the fuck? And then finally I see HB, and I said, I know these motherfuckers put them in as halfbacks. I was telling Malk, I haven't even heard that since high school.
Halfback?
They treated them motherfuckers like it's NCAA 2024.
Listen. Right. No NIL
1994.
no, that's what they said. Oh, we legalized NILs. You didn't still have yours in place from college? Because that's the only way you're getting paid here.
Right.
Get that NIL money.
You know, a lot of them didn't get an NIL when they was in college.
Yeah, they fucking them over. And it's absolutely crazy if you really want to keep it a buck. But what's even crazier, though, are these ratings here. And I know we talked about it briefly off pod. But you put Nick Chubb at number 1 with 97, with a 97. Nick Chubb at number 1 with a 97. Christian McCaffrey number 2 at a 96. Josh Jacobs, the rushing leader, number 3 with a 95.
Maybe they're going off a body of work, like you said.
He's over Derrick Henry?
Yeah, as he should be.
Derrick Henry,
of course.
Right.
Of course.
Right.
Derrick Henry wasn't even what?
Right.
No, he was 3, wasn't he? He was 3rd in rushing.
I don't know, but he was
On a
injured
bad year, too, probably.
But
I think he was.
There were
3rd
many
in rushing
games
this year.
like where he was shut down.
He was shut. Right. He was a lot of games where they shut him down.
Yeah, he thought he lost some pounds in the game. Like,
But what they got, I don't even know his rating, but I'm just saying, like, they probably got him at what, 90, 91?
Who? Derrick Henry?
Yeah.
94.
So
Okay.
last year he had 13 touchdowns, 4.4 average a carry, and he rushed for 1,538 yards.
On a bad year.
I mean that is
And on
statistically
Madden,
that's
he's a
his
dog. I'm just saying for Madden, you know how he is on Madden. Though.
that's his third best season out of his career statistically.
Oh no, okay. He was second.
Like-
Nick Chubb was third. So it was Josh Jacobs with 65-53, Derrick Henry with 15-38, and then Nick Chubb with 15-25. So where the fuck do you?
Did Derrick Henry miss some games too?
Yeah, he was. Well, let me see how many games he played. He was hurt. I do remember him being hurt.
Yeah,
Me too.
I'm not seeing where you get Nick Chubb at number 1, and where the fuck does Christian McCaffrey fit into this at all?
And he
Yeah,
should be
he-
number 1, if not number 2.
He did do his thing as soon as he went to San Francisco.
Wait
Yeah,
a
he got
second,
the goal.
but as far as rushing yards, he ended with 1139.
But he's a catcher,
Well, remember-
though. He catch a lot
But
of them.
remember, he's not.
yeah, he did.
He's the all-around back.
He
Now,
catches a lot of them.
Right. So
Right.
why is he a number 2 running back then?
because they're looking at all around. They're not just looking at the rushing. I don't think
They
per
just
se.
want to keep my nigga in there because
Ain't going.
He's a
because
favorite
let's
most
keep
of
it
the
let's
time.
keep it a buck. Justin Fields outrushed Christian McCaffrey, and he's a quarterback.
True.
So Christian McCaffrey, all of a sudden, because he catches balls, had a good enough season to be number 2. That's wild. Stop the madness. You just want Christian up there, and don't get me wrong, I like him too. But there's no reason he should be number
but to
2
be-
on the list.
To be fair, all Justin could do was run the ball. He
Right,
wasn't-
but he still had
not
quarterback responsibilities on top of that. So what responsibilities did Christian McCaffrey then have for him to be below a quarterback, other than what your
And it's
catches.
different when you're the
He
quarterback.
played quarterback in the playoffs.
Yeah, Cliff, he did throw a couple passes.
Yeah, he had to. Yeah, he did. You're all
That's
right.
what I mean. He's your multi-back.
But that
He
still
doesn't
doesn't account
fall.
for number 2. Like, you're putting him number 2 above people who rushed more than 500 yards over you. More than 500
But he probably
yards.
caught the ball more. He probably catch the ball at the backfield.
Then
probably
rank
way
him as
more
a
than him.
receiver. But as far as this here running back game,
He killed.
we can't have our number 2 running back get outrun by a quarterback.
But that quarterback,
Unless
different. He
that
got some ball in
quarterback
his
is
head.
Lamar Jackson, I don't want to hear you got outrun by a quarterback on season yards.
Well, I mean, that's not tough. I
Hey.
mean, but it's actually more and more common these days, Cliff, than you think for quarterbacks to do that.
Listen,
I think
Okay,
I think Jalen Hurts broke a couple records doing that, and we know he's got weapons. We know he's got plenty of targets.
as far
to
as
throw.
rushing,
Yeah. Jalen Hurts was up there in rushing. He's up there almost every season.
but
Yeah,
not in comparison to running backs.
Right. But what I'm saying, there's times where Jalen Hurts, I think, had more yards than Miles Sanders at a lot
No,
of points.
right.
throughout
You're
the
gonna
season.
have those games.
No, I mean like I won't use last year specifically, but let's say the year before. Like, you know what I mean? I think he literally finished with more rushing yards in a season than Miles Sanders did.
No, I don't
So-
think that was the case.
Let me see.
Yeah, I don't think that was the case because Miles Sanders was up there on the rushing list.
Not 2 years ago. Last year he was, not 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you say
But
2
yeah,
years
last year he
ago.
couldn't have been.
No, last year he was.
He had a good
Miles
season last
Sanders
year.
was 5 with 1,269 yards. So I don't know
So-
about 2 years ago, but either way, you're my running back. I don't want to ever hear the quarterback getting more yards than you, and you're my marquee running back, let alone the second out of all running backs in the entire league. That's wild.
McCaffrey's number 4.
I think he's number 4 easy.
Yeah, I don't think
I would even put him number 5 on the list behind Saquon.
I mean, to me, this is
We act like
a
they
tie
don't catch
in.
balls too.
This is a tie-in with the league though,
What you mean?
because you got guys like Saquon and Josh Jacobs in the creation of obviously the new ratings, at least not the game itself.
Right.
And they were in contract disputes, not signing their franchise tenders.
Right. That makes sense.
Josh Jacobs, the leading fucking rusher, and fuck Nick Chubb, Saquon played better than him in my eyes. You were your team just like Josh Jacobs was.
Yeah, I was
So I
saying,
know
Chubb's
Josh
had
Jacobs,
a bad year for sure.
yeah, I was
and
saying,
this is also their refusal to give a running back a 99.
right.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Because a 99 would prove that they're worth something and they should be paid. But we know
Yeah.
that Madden is licensed with the NFL. We can't do nothing to piss them off now.
Hey, look, and then I'm gonna get a little more detailed because I got nerdy on. Motherfucking okay, you got Derrick Henry's strength at an 87, right? Nick Chubb at an 86. Come on, bro.
Yeah, they must not be watching them Chubb squats.
So
I mean, Chubb is strong, but you ain't Derrick Henry strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Not to be one away.
yeah, no, I wouldn't imagine him to be one away. I wouldn't
I would
imagine
give
him,
Derrick an 89
but
if you're gonna give him an 86.
I will also, now I feel like it's going back years, right? Because if it's just last year, probably would give him about the same strength. If we're just looking at last year and last year's stats, yeah, I give him the same strength. You could almost argue to edge it to Chubb based off of last year's stats, but
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. But I could see them putting it one off based upon last year's season. I feel like running backs that came up short last year were, yeah, even though Nick Chubb had a great year, Nick Chubb, I would say, could have done better. He was missing Kareem Hunt too, wasn't he?
No, he played.
Nah, he
Kareem
played. He was just, he was
They were
contracted.
talking about trading him a
Well,
lot.
Yeah, he was in and out. Kareem Hunt was
He
in
was
and
getting
out
minimal
as far
snaps.
as usage,
Yeah.
right?
I thought he was going to
Yeah.
get traded at the deadline.
So my whole
that
thing
was
is,
part of it.
my whole thing is, in a season where you had less Kareem Hunt, you did decent. Wouldn't say exceptional. I'd say you did decent. So all of those, the Nick Chubbs, the Derrick Henrys, the Dalvin Cooks, all of y'all came up short last year. And I know Dalvin was injured too. I know he didn't have a full season.
Zeke.
fuck down.
But Zeke ain't been right since he got that contract. So he's out of the,
Yeah,
we ain't even counting him in
So
it.
what about Tony Pollard? He should have a raise on the game.
Well, the only reason why
No.
only reason
He
why
wanted them dual backs.
Well, the only
Hell.
reason why I named those three is because all of those running backs are all similar. They're all power runners.
Okay.
And all three of
Dalvin's
your
a
power
catcher.
runners had bad seasons. Not bad seasons. It sounds weird for me to say bad.
Off season.
Yeah, you didn't live up to what we expected of you seasons. I'll say that. So
Where the
in that
game looks like
sense,
it's going past.
but to round it back, I guess I do agree with Q. I think I kind of may edge Saquon out on over Nick Chubb as far as this season and last.
You got your
Saquon.
quarterback paid.
You talking about Saquon?
Yeah, he was hurt last year, wasn't he?
Nah, last year was the
No.
first year he played.
He got
Tommy.
he got his quarterback paid.
Yeah, last year was the first year he played the bulk of the season. Which is why
Daniel
he got
Jones.
the 5 on the list.
No.
And not to harp on it.
So hold on. We're talking about this past season or the year before?
This past
For who?
one.
For okay, because I thought y'all said that the past 2 years Saquon's been
No.
okay.
No.
Okay,
No.
that's where
Just
the-
last year. Last year was the first season he had been around to actually be available for the team. Because if you remember the year prior, he was hurt. He came back right before the post-game stretch, and they had a shot at the playoffs. And I think he got hurt again or something like that.
Yeah, he was hurt in 2020 for sure because he only had 19 attempts. 2021, I think he was hurt like a couple games because he only had 160.
I don't think he got. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just don't think he got hurt again after he came back. They just didn't. They didn't make it on that postseason run because I do remember him having some decent games when he came back from injury in the season before last.
2021, yeah, that season he only had 593 rushing yards. So to me, he had to
right.
be
He was hurt for the bulk of it. Like I said, this was the first season he had showed up for his team. And with that being said, that may be the reason why I agree with Q and I would edge him out. Because I feel like Nick Chubb is too good to be the primary back when you were a dual back, a two-headed back system. And you still only gave us 15. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just not saying that's Nick Chubb.
Well, how much you expect Nick Chubb to have?
Well, when you look at how much he has when they share the rock,
right?
You're getting like 13s and shit when they share the load. Then for you to have the load, I won't say by yourself, but I'll say an additional 25 to 35% of the time more touches, I would expect you to get more than 200 extra yards.
Well, think about what you just said, right? If I'm in the game 90% of the time, let's say, as opposed to 80%. Like, yeah, I'm getting more touches, but I'm also getting burnt out quicker and faster.
But see,
too.
we can't give him that because you have running backs like Josh Jacobs, who's the only running back who's getting 1,658 yards. So you don't get to say you got burnt out if he's doing it by himself and you still have assistance.
Yeah, but look how long, to your point, look how long Josh Jacobs lasted. But
what do you mean?
2 seasons? He didn't last long. He lasted. So he played.
What do you mean lasted?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of.
The New York Giants. Brian Jake. What's his name?
Right.
I know what you're talking about though. But yeah, I'm saying Josh Jacobs has been the only guy. Yeah, he's been the only guy on the team. Nobody else gets touches except for Abdullah, maybe once in a while. So then when Nick Chubb still has help, because Kareem Hunt was still there last year, just not as much as usual, but you get more touches, you can't just give us 200 extra yards.
That's true.
And get number one on top of that.
Not to give him an excuse, the only thing I will say is that he is in a tougher, in a tougher, not a tougher division, I'd say defensive division in my opinion, being the AFC North. You know what I mean?
I could somewhat give you that.
You know what I mean? So I'm not saying Josh Jacobs wouldn't get numbers in the AFC North. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like it may not be.
I can somewhat give you that. Yeah, no, but I mean at the same time though, all your games ain't just against those teams either. Though I know that you have to see each of them. Right, you have to right. You have to see each of them at least twice, but.
And so that's half the season where maybe what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I just need more. But we ain't going to harp on the running backs. I just think the most blasphemous of all of that is Christian McCaffrey.
I mean, yeah. But like I said,
and I'm a fan. Don't get me wrong. I am a true-to-life Christian McCaffrey fan. But two is crazy. 2 is crazy, Madden.
But last year was 99.
One is crazy.
You said last year what?
I think he was a 99 last year on Madden too, so they're not gonna drop him that far.
I think he was too.
Nah, it ain't. To me, it's not.
He shared it
dropping. It's not.
There was a lot of them last year.
Well, there were 2 running backs that were 99. One was Christian, and I want to say the other was Derrick
Henry.
Yeah, both of them were 99s the year prior. But I'm saying, though, it don't matter if you can't just keep a nigga up because he was a 99 the year prior. How many yards did you drop from the 2 years? And that still keeps you at a 96? A 2 above the leaders in rushing? That's wild.
How many touchdowns he have?
I don't know that. I would have to. Let me see. I can look that up.
I mean,
touchdowns 8. Josh Jacobs had 12. Derrick Henry had 13.
You know what? You know what's funny? And I'm not trying to jump the gun. I just wanted to prove my thought first.
Yeah.
So, same thing with Aaron Donald. Same thing with him.
I agree.
99, and I'm not trying to hate on my nigga because shout out to my nigga. He's from the same place I was from.
No, and he's been running shit for a while, but last year wasn't your 99 year.
You had 49 combined tackles last year, 22 assists, 5 sacks. Down year for you.
But you know what, though? You could make the argument for Aaron Donald saying that all of the years prior, that he was like 98, 99 for the years prior, that this year just wasn't his best year. We'll keep him at the 99. But there's no fucking way you can do that with Christian McCaffrey.
He's been at a 90. Aaron Donald specifically has been at a 99 his whole career. You do know that.
I thought he had a 98 in there.
He's the only player, it said in the articles, that's
he's like only always had a 99?
Never been nothing less than a 99.
I thought he had a 98. I mean, I'm willing to.
That's cheating, man.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so where do we draw?
It's not really cheating, though, because, I mean, he's like that on the field.
He's a dog.
He's like that on the field. And a lot of the reason why he didn't have success last year was because he lost Von Miller. When you don't have that distraction on the other side of your field, everybody can key in you on that one side.
He's only had Von Miller for 1 year.
He had Bobby
Wagner, too. He sure did.
He had them for 1 year.
And let's keep it a buck. He had Ramsey. Ramsey keeps the ball. Ramsey keeps the ball in the quarterback's hands. Because Ramsey's going to guard your number one receiver.
He's going to funnel the ball.
Right, and the quarterback has to hold the ball an extra 2 seconds if Ramsey's covering him tight, which gives Aaron Donald more time to, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I know that he lost Ramsey this year. But I'm saying with all of those losses, it's like you can't expect for the 99 streak to continue. He'd be best, like he said, that I know he was talking about retiring after the Super Bowl shit. You might as well call it after this because I don't see it getting any better for LA.
He just turned 32 just like 2 months ago. So yeah, I mean, getting up. I
don't see it getting any better for LA. It would be different. You feel me? Like somebody as talented as him, it would be different, right? If LA was still up there as one of the contending teams out there in the NFC.
Retired 32.
No, not necessarily.
Well, he talked about retiring the year prior. He gave us an extra year after he said he was thinking about retiring. Von Miller. He left it with the Buffalo, but he was. That's Scanlon.
In CT, I know this is a little bit different position on the D line, but you got to be careful because how many guys we see? Okay, Vince Wilfork. I think it was a legend, right? But he played a little too long. A long time. But a little too long is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? A little too long. You know what I'm saying?
Look at Von Miller. He's still kicking. Now he got hurt, but
it's so easy. They don't.
Von Miller played on a high level for as long as he played.
That is
you don't see a lot of more like holding. They was holding a lot of dirty back then. Like it's easy for him now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You're right.
Like that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think he's gonna play 3 to 4 more years.
I'm sure he will.
It depends on where, because I guarantee he doesn't do it in
LA. He can get traded too. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he gets traded because I think if he does get traded, it's a situation
Pittsburgh,
the Steelers.
I think he'll finish his career there.
It's like an NFL Dame Lillard situation where it's like, this is the best defensive player that may have ever come along. We want the whole house if we're going to trade for Aaron Donald. And the Rams can't do that. They're not in a position to. They don't have nothing to give.
They definitely can't.
They have nothing to give.
It's the NFL. You can always make a trade.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm tripping because it wouldn't be the Rams. It would be another team. But another team wouldn't give up all that to receive that Aaron Donald. It wouldn't be feasible for a team to give up what's expected to be given up, because you can't just give a whole bunch of second stringers and a first round pick. They'll turn it down.
Here's what Cliff's trying to say, CT.
They'll take a lot of first round picks.
This ain't no KD trade,
Who's
CT.
willing to give it? Who's willing to give it though?
This ain't no KD trade in the NFL is what he's saying.
You need a return on investment. See, it's not like the NBA where you can expect that a player is going to stick with you for the 4 to 5 years, and I can pay and take some 2028 first round picks. No, if I'm giving up Aaron Donald, I need something in return on investment immediately that can assist me.
I do agree on that.
It can't just be picks next few years. No, what's going to help immediately for me?
Right. I need immediate return.
Right, and nobody has anything that's going to be able to be valued enough to equal an Aaron Donald.
Hey, CT, Cliff said he don't want that standard shipping. He want that expedited overnight. Need it right away.
Listen, because I know if I'm LA.
But some teams don't look at it like that.
I know if I'm LA and all my faith is in Stafford, I just gave up Ramsey, I just gave up Wagner. If I trade Aaron Donald, who the fuck could any team out there give me that would satisfy me to make me feel like my defense could still hold a torch to anybody out there?
He's in the draft somewhere.
Chandler Jones.
Right. Yeah, you trying to be funny. You trying to be funny because the Raiders snatched him. Yeah.
No, Cliff, on a serious note, though, his Madden rating, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Was it like an 82 or something?
I'm not like it was something. I think it might have been lower than that.
Probably got to be an 88. He's not an 82.
Nah, it was low.
No, Chandler Jones, CT.
I know who Chandler Jones is.
Yeah, it was low. No, it was low.
Yeah, it was low, CT. His Madden. I'm going to look at his Madden rating.
I had Mark run me down the Raiders team, and I was like, oh, they played games with the Raiders this year.
Right.
Y'all
did get Marcus Peters.
Actually, I saw the other day y'all got Marcus Peters.
Yeah, we talked about that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, talked about that.
That's a good pickup, though.
It is. No, it is. It is.
His attitude, though, is bad.
It is. That's the only thing I was going to say. But that's the Raiders culture.
Yeah, that's
why he likes the Raiders. They are the bad boys. Bad boy. What you gonna do? That's the fucking Raiders, man. That's them.
I mean, you can't expect good ratings out of the Raiders.
But you can't play him like they even gave like Jimmy G got an 82.
He's an 85. Marcus Peters.
That was good.
85.
Jimmy G with the 82 is good.
Decent.
That's good.
He said 85.
Why? He just got injured, but the year before he's taking you to the NFC Conference Championship.
Hey. This ain't the year before.
I'm just saying, like, you gonna give McCaffrey that, and you can't give Garoppolo an 86, 7?
Garoppolo should have been higher.
I would say 86.
This wasn't at least 84. No lower than 80.
I agree with that.
Hey, Cliff,
83.
Stop talking about the past.
I'm just saying though, like I'm not even like now I can say it in reverse because I'm not a fan of Jimmy G. I'm not gonna say it like I was Christian. I'm not a fan of Jimmy G, but at the same time I'm gonna call a spade, and giving a Jimmy G at 82.
His injury got to be on 89.
That's the thing. That's the thing. You could be honest. You could be honest and give Jimmy G an 87 and give him like a 96 injury.
You don't want to play with them,
but you can't reduce his skill because of said injury. You feel what I'm saying? And that's
but
the
what
only
is his
reason
skill for
you
real?
give him an 82. You said what? He didn't have skill for real.
What would his skill really be? Like
decision making, if nothing else.
A 10-yard passer, like
10-yard passer that can get you to the conference championship.
But CT, he's about to play with your boy McDaniels, and you know they got that chemistry from the
Patriots.
Yeah. That don't mean his arm gonna throw the ball down the field.
That's my biggest concern is how you gonna get it to Devontae. Is Jacoby Myers gonna be willing to play that third in Renfro role? You know what I'm saying? Where I'm only going out 5 to 7 yards max for him. It just it seems like you're going to be wasting a lot of talent to accommodate that quarterback.
If they want to win, they're going to sacrifice.
But even with all that being said, 82's wild.
It's a little low.
Yeah, 82's wild for Jimmy G, and I'm not gonna lie about that.
If
I'm not a fan of him, but
I
it's
can
low.
see it going down when the season starts. When it update the first week, gotta go down.
I almost choked.
I'm gonna see Sam Darnold. If Sam Darnold's rating's higher, so when
No.
Sam Darnold is a 71. Whoa, hey man, Trey
He's a
Lance.
third string quarterback now.
They
I
got
think.
Trey Lance at a 71.
Yeah, it says that allegedly that Trey Lance and Sam Darnold are 71s, but Brock Purdy's a 73.
That's a good call.
That's wild.
They ain't showed. I mean, Sam showed something, but
You think?
a little bit last year.
Listen, if they only it goes back to so many previous conversations. I understand a rookie being hot, you know what I'm saying, like a Purdy, because like we always say, when a motherfucker get film on you, shit starts to change, and it's changed for everybody, including the great Patty Mahomes. But I will say, if they giving Purdy a 73. That 82 for Jimmy G ain't looking that bad.
It might not be, actually.
Because they could have gave him a 79 in this bitch.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Make a good situation out of your boys.
You know?
But
They
they
could
got
have.
Tua.
Nah, but I do think with them giving him an 82, I do think even with CT joking, you gonna see that motherfucker go up. You gonna see that. It's hands down. You gonna see that motherfucker go up. Just because of who he has, right? And they still ain't got rid of Renfro. You're gonna see it go up. It's gonna go up, and it might even go up weekly for a little bit before
Here we
before it
fucking
caps
go.
out. Yeah, I can definitely see it going up weekly. Let him have 3 good weeks of games. Let it go from an 83 to an 84, and let him cap out there or cap out at an 85. I can see that for sure.
Just see a lot of greens that are just going up.
But 82, all you can do is go up, right? As Jimmy
Hell
G,
no.
as a Jimmy G, nah,
Yeah, you go there.
No, because the
You go
only
down.
thing you can do is get hurt.
That's
it. There's not gonna be no other reason that Jimmy G would go down, because he will not sling the ball down the field if he doesn't trust it. It's gonna be another 5, another 7, another 2.
Watch this.
A screen in the backfield that doesn't get to the line of scrimmage. You're gonna have a lot of those, but what you won't have is a whole bunch of interceptions.
You ain't got Josh Jacobs though.
That's a good counterpoint.
Jimmy G poorly.
Oh yeah, he's holding out, right?
Yeah.
Gonna be running for his life.
That's a good counterpoint. Nah, but I think I'm not worried about blocking. I would have Abdullah back there before I would have Josh Jacobs, but I would feel just as comfortable. But I'm worried about what's going to get you, your back away from the wall. Who are you then going to rely on? Zamir White? The rookie that didn't get no PT last year? What are we doing here?
He's third string. You can't rely on him, Cliff, remember?
That's where you're going to have to use that big body of Jacoby Myers across the middle. Short plays.
Oh, you're going to see a lot of that.
Y'all
Big
got
body
a lot of
Jacoby.
weapons.
You're going to see it. No, I'm just talking about a lot of across the middle. You're going to see a lot of that, because I guarantee you it's going to be a lot of Devontae Adams down the field waving his arm like he on a motherfucking presidential parade. I'm back here. You don't see me, I'm back here.
What was the other receiver last year? He was nice on the other side.
You talking about Matt Collins?
Collins?
Matt Collins. And we still got him. That's what I'm saying. We still got a nice receiving core, but I don't trust the quarterback. But with that being said, I would still give him more than an 82. As far as quarterbacks, since we was talking about them for so long, Patty Mahomes number 1 at 99, of course. Joe Burrow number 2 at 95. Josh Allen, the cover athlete, number 3 at 94. Lamar Jackson number 4 at 91. I don't really agree with that. And Jalen Hurts number 5 at 88.
He should be
definitely don't agree with that.
He should be at least a 92, 93. 92, no lower than
I say a
91.
90.
91. Okay, I'm willing to settle.
I would give him an even 90. I would give him an even 90. I would say
No
on the
lower
low
than a
end,
90.
on the low end, 89, but he doesn't go below 89.
After the Super Bowl run, you got to put him at a 90.
That's what I'm saying. And this nigga, let's not forget. Again, I'm not trying to be biased.
Because he had some stats with it too, though.
Exactly. Before he got injured, he was on pay. I think he had just slightly edged Patty Mahomes in the MVP race at the time. And then he had got injured. So then we knew from
and their
there.
stats was the same. Remember their stats was like combined?
That's not to be argued. He's been showing out.
If Lamar is a 96, Jalen is at least a 93.
Lamar's a 91.
90.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh, my bad. What? My bad. Okay, so if Lamar's
that's
a 91,
what I don't agree with.
If Lamar's a 91, which he shouldn't be,
right?
Which he shouldn't be. Lamar should be 94 along with Josh Allen.
A healthy Lamar is like a 96, no cap.
I even them out. Is about it. I would say a 94 with Josh Allen.
So hold on.
He's MVP 96,
and Jalen's a 93.
But that's what I'm saying.
I give Jalen over Lamar based off of last year.
Yeah, you crazy.
Last year? Are you
nuts? CT. What has Lamar done with Jalen done?
Running the ball.
Huh?
Running the ball.
What has Lamar done what Jalen's done ever?
Less.
Running the ball.
I get your argument.
Running backs and stay hurt. Like, don't stop. Lamar's got way less.
I'm about to recite what Cliff said. I'm about to recite
no receivers, like,
but it's about availability. But it's about availability as well.
Exactly.
Clearly, if Jimmy drops down to an 82 from getting hurt, why the fuck does Lamar get hurt, miss the last quarter of the season, and you still at 91 at number 4?
I got
but I feel like he could have came back. He just didn't get paid. So.
Hey, and that's another reason why I'd have bumped his ass down to an 89.
And CT, even bigger than that. You know what you're not looking at? The intangibles. Jalen Hurts' intangibles, his leadership, the way he commands a locker room and respect and guys to play for him. You can't teach that. You can't buy that. You either got it or you don't. And that nigga, all them got CT. Why do you think Jason Kelsey's sticking around so long? Our center. He strictly said he was like Jalen Hurts and this team. They got me just want to keep playing.
Another guy I got to talk about.
You can't.
That's another guy.
You know that CT. About. You play with guys. CT.
You see Lamar though. This shit like.
Lamar's never been considered to be a leader though.
Right. That's exactly.
Lamar's always complained about his team, rightfully so. Rightfully so. I'm not saying anything about that.
His team?
But yes, you can't be a leader and complain about your team. It doesn't work.
Remember when
I don't see him do that.
Do you remember when he was like skipping games last year? I believe it was towards the end of the season. He wasn't. His teammates was like, "Damn, Lamar, you can't come and support the team still, even though you're at odds with the team." Like you can't.
I saw him on the sideline.
He was talking about the team when they traded Marquise Hollywood Brown. He was talking about the team when they signed Roquan Smith.
Because they traded away his team? I think a lot of teams
signed Roquan Smith and didn't get him any other offensive assistance. He's been complaining, and again, rightfully so, but he's been complaining about offensive assistance for at least the past 4 years. You can't be a leader and do both, though.
They got him some weapons.
You can't be a leader and do both. You got to pick one. If I'm a leader, I'm satisfied with what I got, and I'm going to lead them to where they need to go. But
he's not complaining about the team. He's complaining about the top organization. Give me some help. Like, what player don't do that?
But it doesn't matter. If I'm a leader and I'm saying the organization is making bad decisions, then what the fuck do I feel like as the number 2 wide receiver on the team? Oh, I must not be shit. You must not have wanted me here. Right. What am I here for?
Right.
You can't be a leader and do both. You can't. There's no way.
For him saying he need more help?
He doesn't. Okay,
he needs more help is one thing though, but it's escalated over the years.
When you see these other teams getting,
it's just like Kyler Murray. It's like Kyler Murray. It's not about what you. It's not about what you say. It's how you say it. That's what it comes down to. Lamar had every right to be frustrated, same with Kyler. But the way they went about it, CT, a guy like a Jalen Hurts, again, with the intangibles, is going to put his nose down and just grind. He's not going to say shit. He's going to ball regardless. Barry Sanders, once again, we talked about him before the show. What did he do? Put his nose down and grind. He wasn't happy about it.
He never had a squad his entire career. Not one time did he have a squad.
And broke all these records. CT at the time didn't say shit. Marvin Harrison.
But there's a lot of
that's probably why that nigga was
what?
praying in the end zone every time he got a touchdown. He was saying, "Lord Jesus, please help Detroit get me somebody so I don't have to kill myself getting them."
Oh fuck!
That's probably what he was doing every fucking trip. But
I would have been.
And again, I say, he was rightfully so.
Hey, y'all gonna get off Lamar, bro.
You said what?
Y'all gonna get off Lamar.
I'm saying it. He was rightfully so. He was justified in complaining. But you cannot be a leader and do both.
Well, he led that team on that field every time he suited up.
Well, yeah, that's
every
different.
time.
That's different. You
you
being somebody that's
if you
skilled
talking
enough
about
to put your team on the back is one thing. You being a guy that's riling your team for success is completely different. Jalen does both. Now that's the difference.
Because y'all seen him go to the Super Bowl, he does both.
No,
he's been doing it for the past since he's been in the league. CT, he's commanded the respect from the moment he got the first start.
Lamar's just not an MVP though. He ain't a leader though. He's not an MVP. What?
That's fine.
Jason Kelce was talking about retirement after the Nick Foles Super Bowl.
Thank you, Cliff.
What kept him around? What kept him around?
He won a Super Bowl. What the fuck?
It wasn't no Carson Wentz.
My nigga's been on the podcast.
Won a Super Bowl. You won a Super Bowl. You don't stick around.
Talking about why he stuck around. This is an opinion.
No, CT, a lot of guys, especially linemen, will retire if they get a ring.
He said it out of his mouth why he chose to stick around, and Jalen Hurts is
He's
the
like,
reason.
the game's getting easier. Like, it's like,
hold on, CT. So we all know Patty Mahomes is probably the best quarterback in the league overall, right?
I wouldn't even say
even Patty Mahomes gave Jalen Hurts peas before and after the Super Bowl. He said, "You did your fucking thing. You've been balling out, bro. You were."
He was doing the same. He's done it to Lamar plenty of times.
No, but Lamar wasn't facing him in the Super Bowl or an AFC Championship.
But at the same time,
not this year.
But at the same time, I don't know if that holds a lot of weight from Patty Mo, because after seeing that quarterback show, he says that to Eric. Oh, good hit, big man. Ooh, good rush, big man. You almost touched me. Ooh, good. You almost blitzed. Good shit.
Go
big
look
man.
at a lot of things you said to Lamar.
But complimenting a play clip and complimenting a season are two different things.
No, you're right. No, you are right.
I told you, if we get on 2K, and I say
the MVP season, I'm sure he got complimented a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
That's different than saying no. You are absolutely
But it's different coming from Patty Mahomes is like one of the modern day on pace Tom Brady's probably, right? So for you to get that compliment, that nod is a big thing.
He can
to get it so soon.
He could actually be currently ahead of pace. Actually.
Right, he could be actually.
Congrats, like.
See this nigga. And you gotta think
that's the thing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean, what was you about to say?
I was just gonna say timing, like how fast it's all happening. How fast it's all happening.
And that's the thing, though. That's the thing as well is...
It happened fast for a lot of quarterbacks.
Listen, while Patty Mo is still the greatest quarterback in the league currently, he has Andy Reid to be the leader. No one questions Andy Reid. No one questions Andy Reid. There's nobody in the Eagles like that, other than the guy that's on the field fighting for you.
Right.
Andy
you know
Reid
their head coach is an experiment currently.
You said Andy Reid, what, CT?
He didn't win a Super Bowl till he got with Patty.
Fact. No, he didn't. He didn't. That was always my. That was always my knock.
Lost to New England.
You ain't watched that. I know you ain't watched that clip I clipped out last night for sure. Now
lost to New England.
Cool. That was always my conundrum. We'll say with Andy Reid in Philly, because he got us to the NFC Championship multiple times, but could never win the Super Bowl. Could never win the Super Bowl.
Who was that with Nick Foles?
Doug
Peterson.
Remember?
That was Doug Peterson.
Yeah.
That was Doug Peterson.
And then we fired him the year after. Right after that season.
Right. That was Doug Peterson.
Yeah.
Yep. Wasn't no Josh McDaniels.
But
shut the fuck up.
But Doug studied. Doug came from
sneak him in like I'm not. Listen, I was listening.
Dougie P came from the Andy Reid coaching tree.
Fuck Josh McDaniels. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, Andy never got it done until he was with Patty. But to your point, he's never had a quarterback as great as Patty. Because even Donovan, I'll also be the first one to say it. Donovan McNabb used to piss me off.
You wasn't him. That one year, what was it? What was it? That one year, was it a Super Bowl or was it
Alex Smith wasn't too bad.
05. I think it was 05.
An NFC Championship where y'all had it in the bag? He was running that down the sideline. He got hit and fumbled. I remember that.
He throws dumbass interceptions and then look around like, I don't know what happened.
It wasn't like it was in the bag, but y'all was on y'all's way to come back on that game, and he fumbled the ball.
Every time he went to run the ball, I held my breath.
Yep.
I said, Lord Jesus, if you can just get him safely to wherever he's trying to go without injury or fumble.
Man, I'm taking Lamar
an airplane prayer. Lord Jesus, please just help the motherfucker take off and land safely. Let me arrive.
Lamar for MVP next year.
You said Lamar MVP next year. With who?
Lamar
Odell?
Lamar's not even better than Joe Burrow.
Who? With who?
Odell, Flowers, Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews, pull up his stats.
Mark Andrews is the best option that Lamar currently has. That's a fact.
A healthy J.D. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins. Don't disrespect my
yeah, my bad.
You're forgetting, CT, what division Lamar's in. Once again, that AFC North is not. You got Deshaun Watson, Joe Burrow, right?
They always in the mix.
They always on the bench.
They always in the mix.
Oh, that's what I mean. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So
who is the fourth? Deshaun Watson.
Why am I losing
Joe
it? Is
Burrow.
The Browns, Steelers, Bengals, Browns, Steelers,
Is it
Bengals,
Carolina?
Hell no.
No,
Browns,
they're NFC.
Bengals, Browns, Steelers, Bengals. Why is it not Ravens? Ravens, Steelers, Browns, Bengals.
Steelers. You said it 3 times and I still didn't catch Steelers.
But now, I definitely.
And you know they can take that division easy.
It's open.
The Ravens.
It's open.
Hell, I wouldn't say easy. Joe Burrow. Hold on. You said easy. Joe Burrow is a 95 on Madden. You said, Cliff. That's for a reason. CT.
No.
Patty Mahomes just now
Joe
started
beating.
Joe
stay
love
off the
Joe.
ground.
Now, when I say I love Joe, fan of Joe.
I go get a beer with
Most
Joe.
sacks in
I buy Joe's jersey. I would hate to wear it, but I would buy it.
Right.
All I'm saying though is
Jamar Chase.
All I'm saying though is you still gotta worry about the Bengals defensively against the right team, and styles matter. And I can see the Baltimore knocking them off with a healthy Lamar. As well as if Beckham is at 75. Give him 75% of himself.
They gonna outscore Jamar Chase.
I don't even think it's so much about outscore. I just think that who's their best defensive back? Eli Apple?
No, Marcus Humphreys.
So you're saying it's gonna be an offense, but you're okay, but right, you're saying it's gonna be a
no, it's
You're basically saying it's going to be an offensive
Marlon Humphreys.
It's going to be an offensive game, mostly, right? And I just don't see...
You are right.
I don't see Baltimore's offense outscoring Cincinnati's offense.
Joe
Mixon?
It depends on what the defense does.
Why?
It depends on what the defense does. You sign Roquan Smith. You got...
It depends on what the defense does, but...
Fuck. I'm at a loss.
They got Justin Williams in the back. I don't know if it's Justin Williams. It's one of the Williams. He's hard, 32.
I think that the safety.
Safety.
I think that's who I'm thinking of. The safety. I just don't know if that's him or not.
They had Marcus Peters, but like I said, he's gone to y'all.
Right.
Tyler Boyd, dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm at a loss. Yeah, Boyd is a dog. I think
Alex Kappa, the guard they got 2 years ago from the Buccaneers, dog. He can block.
Offensive tackle.
Chase.
Yeah, they
We
got
already
T.
know about
Higgins still. T. Higgins is nasty.
T. Higgins. That's what I mean, man. That's what I mean, man. Man, it's gonna be hard to stop that offense for anybody.
But it's always hard to stop a Lamar offense. And he ain't even been having them type of weapons.
That you
He
are
got a
correct
few
about.
this time around.
And then it be the little shit. The Bengals got one of the best kickers in the league. Evan McPherson. He's one of the
Money
best.
Mac?
And the Ravens don't.
Money Mac, stop playing.
And Justin Tucker.
He don't kick for them no more, do he? I don't think.
What? He ain't gonna leave.
Justin Tucker. I don't think he.
See what they pay him? He getting paid more than running backs.
I seen Darius Slay made 6 on the cornerback list.
Okay, he's still on there. Yeah, that shit's weak. I mean,
Jalen Ramsey, number 1 at 97. Jair Alexander, number 2 at 95. Patrick Surtain, the second, number 3 for Denver at 94. Marlon Humphreys, number 4 for Baltimore.
We coming and shit on them Patriots. Watch out.
Sauce Gardner. You said what?
He get tore up by Stephon Diggs, but he is a dog. But Stephon Diggs,
he all right. Yeah, Jair's all right.
They got my boy Mac. I think he got a 76.
I think it was that stop last year. You said what? What you say, CT?
Mac Jones is 76. He said.
Is deservingly accurate?
Is what?
That's this.
Huh?
What did I just hear? What happened?
CT said Mac Jones is a 76.
I heard that.
Deservingly so.
Oh, that's what you said. Okay.
Don't do that.
I'm not even gonna say what I thought you said. It wasn't nothing crazy. I thought he said, "Is Urban League closed?" And I was like,
"Nope, it's open."
Like the rec center, like the boys and girls, like the what are you talking about?
You want to go get a couple shots in real quick.
Hopefully we get Dalvin Cook, man.
Nope. Hell no. Nah. Y'all ain't got no money for Dalvin.
Yeah, we were supposed to get him in D Hop.
Hey, did y'all know the Ravens signed Melvin Gordon to a 1-year deal?
I didn't.
That's not a bad pickup. I mean, he's not always the healthiest either, but I mean, that's a spot that y'all need filled. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Like, if you that's why I think they pulled the wool over motherfucking Lamar's eyes, right? Because the niggas been asking for help, and what you did was you gave them, what's the word I'm looking for? Not like crash test dummies or nothing like that, but you know, like motherfuckers that you know are gonna take a blow and be out of there. Like, they're gonna need time out. Like, he's gonna, even with this lineup they have currently, he's gonna, mark my words, this may be a clip for a year later. He's gonna be in a situation where he has to put it all on his back again. Running back, everything. I would be surprised if the nigga wasn't throwing to himself. You hear
they did bring him some injury-prone support. They didn't bring no.
And they like, we'll pay you though, Lamar. And Lamar like, I got my check. Holding up shit like a lottery winner. But you don't have anybody to celebrate with. Like, there's nobody with you.
Yeah, set up in a trap.
And now Odell Beckham Jr. is your WR1.
We ready. He's ready.
Hey, don't be hating on OBJ.
He shouldn't be nobody's wide receiver 1. I don't give a fuck what nobody
says.
I fucks with Odell. Never should be nobody's wide receiver 1.
When the last time Baltimore had a 1?
I guess Hollywood Brown. Yeah, I guess. I guess
Brown.
Nah,
all right.
He wasn't there yet, but he was their 1.
No,
he might not be a 1.
He has some good seasons in Baltimore.
All right, but I don't know if I would call him a wide receiver 1.
Sharp, probably.
He was their wide receiver.
No, he was. Yeah, no, he was theirs for sure. But that's what I'm getting at. Is anywhere else, I don't know if he gets the wide receiver 1 spot. He's good for a 2 anywhere else, but a 1.
You crazy? He about to come back like he was when he was.
Nah, nigga, you ain't Antonio.
Huh?
You ain't Antonio. You're a cousin, but you're not Antonio. I'm just keeping it a buck.
Antonio.
I'm just keeping it a buck.
Antonio Brown are cousins.
They're cousins.
Him and Hollywood are cousins.
I'm talking about Odell.
Oh no, I was talking about Hollywood.
Oh yeah, Hollywood.
Yeah, they're cousins, and I was just saying Antonio's side of the cousin tree got the genes. Not saying Marquise's didn't, but you're not your cousin. You feel me? Your cousin was that guy. You are that guy's cousin.
Yeah, Hollywood. I
don't even think that's disrespectful to say.
He's saying you're not the guy, you're just a guy.
Not even a guy. You're just, in comparison to a family tree, you're not as high as an Antonio would be.
I got a perfect comparison.
What?
Hollywood is Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks.
Rest my case.
Do I agree is the question.
You don't have to. It's okay.
I'm just wondering, like, because I mean, I understand exactly why you say that, but
that's all I see him being is a Brandon Cooks. You're a journeyman wide receiver.
Right.
But you can stretch the field. You know, you're what you want in a wide receiver, but you're not a one. You're not even a two.
Where did he go? Hollywood.
Yeah,
Dallas.
Yeah. He's in Dallas.
He might be all right there. He might be all right there, though.
No. Dak gonna be all right while he there.
Agreed. That's agreed. I'm still stuck on the Cooks, though. You might be right. I just think he may have a little more, but
he does. But I don't think he gonna get there. Not the way he moving around and acting.
I hope he does. I really do hope he does. But I tell you what, last position on the Madden, and we finna move on. What y'all throw it out?
Man, I gotta go to the O-line, bro.
D-line.
Ooh. We can do O-line, D-line. I don't have to pull up. Yeah. We can do both.
I got.
You didn't do no wide receivers?
I thought no, we didn't. But we know what it is.
No, we know already.
We'll run it right down, and I'll say I agree with all of it. Justin Jefferson, 99 at 1. Tyreek Hill, 98 at 2. Devontae Adams, 97 at 3. Cooper Kupp, 96 at 4. Stephon Diggs, 96 at 5. And Jamar Chase, 94 at 6. The only reason why I threw him in there is because it was tied with the 96s.
First update.
I agree with all that.
Tyreek go 99 first update.
First update?
First update.
Okay.
Let me write that.
My dog said he going for 2,000. You don't think he gonna start off?
Let me write that down.
My dog said he getting 2,000 this year.
Okay.
No Devontae.
All right, I got you written down here.
Look, I'm gonna watch that tonight.
Yeah, but I agree with all that. That's the only reason why I didn't really feel the need to jump into that.
Well, that makes sense then, not looking back on it.
Yeah, same with the tight ends. It's kind of like, like even a casual fan, if you said name the top 5 tight ends, they'd probably come up with the same list.
Nah, they always trying to leave my boy Dallas Goedert out the conversation.
Yeah, he got top 5 with the 89.
Yeah, he should be at least a 90 as well.
But I mean, like we talked about it, I think it came down to usage.
Yeah.
Came down to the usage rate. Because I'm not saying that Dallas Goedert is any less than any of the top 3 tight ends in Mark Andrews, TJ Hawkinson, and himself. He could be the best of those three, but it's going to come down to usage. And right now, Mark is always going to get the most usage because there's no one else on Baltimore for Lamar to throw to.
That's true. That's true. I can agree on that.
Kittle and Kelsey is always going to be 1 and 2, at least in the most recent years.
Right. Yeah, they're the top 2 for sure.
Kelsey 99.
Yeah. Man. I agree, though. I agree.
I give both Kelsey's 99s.
Yep. I agree with that. But don't they both have 99s? Didn't Jason get a 99 too?
No, Jason's 98. They gave 99 to fucking Zach Martin.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
Zach Martin.
That's my fucking issue.
The Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
He's in contract disputes right now. He's not coming.
Motherfucker ain't even on the field right now.
Actually, Q, according to MaddenRatings.com, they got Jason Kelsey's a 92.
What? That's even worse.
That's even worse.
Stupid.
That's even worse right there. That's just
fuck. Now I want to see who's the top 10. Now that just pissed me off. That made me mad. Oh man, I'll just put in top center in Madden 24. Oh, so okay. Here's interesting things. He's a 92, but he's actually the top center in Madden 24.
So overall. They didn't give a center a 99.
You're right. Nobody's higher than a 92. I guess it's safe to say. I was about to say. Okay, I guess I can live with
Why
that.
not?
Right.
What can you quantify by all of the centers play for you to come to the conclusion that none of them are 99s?
Right.
And the best would only be a 92. That's a little weird.
And all the Pro Bowls and All Pros.
So the ceiling for centers is then 92. Then it's not 99, is what you're saying?
Unless it's like you said, well,
there's just not a 99 there. And I can understand them saying, well, we would give Jason Kelsey a 99, but he's getting older, so that's going to drop. Right. But even a 92 is kind of wild to me.
Yeah, because Jason Kelsey's 35 years old. He looks older than that, I ain't going to lie.
Okay, the crazy thing is
younger than me.
The thing,
younger than me by a year.
You know what it is, Cliff?
Vitamins. Vitamins, whoa. Specifically that D. No, I'm just.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute.
I need to get on Amazon. I need a whole.
You need that. You need that good. You need that good. What do you call it? You need that good vitamin D absorber, and it's not in the form of vitamins or supplements.
Oh, I'm clipping this part. It's gonna be one of them.
You should.
That's funny. That's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, they doing them dirty, like you said. I guess nobody merits a 99 in the center position, which I mean, I guess like
following. That's all that is. You try and woe me because you ain't following.
Huh?
I said you try and woe me. Whoa, because you ain't following, motherfucker. What is the one vitamin the sun gives off?
Vitamin D.
Right, and what's the one? I won't even say that. Let me stop. We ain't gonna go
right.
On. But what do you need to absorb vitamin D?
Need some sun.
You need melanin. You feel me?
Motherfucker, you don't need no melanin to get vitamin. That ain't no scientific
You need melanin.
fact.
You do. You do. With the lack of melanin, the sun burns, correct or incorrect? Yeah, look it up, even though this ain't no motherfucking science show. But have you ever worn sunscreen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What you mean?
You don't got no choice but to wear sunscreen.
Right. Well, you think I don't burn, motherfucker, or something? Motherfucker,
I mean, everybody burns at a point, but I'm saying, though, like, to, like, even for me, like, yeah, I burn, but I have to be out working, like 8-hour days on some shit back to back before it gets to a point where I'm like, ooh, I need to put something on my shoulders and my, nose and shit. But as far as sunscreen, I've never really put on sunscreen.
I don't usually do, but lately,
never had to.
Lately,
now your mom used to when you was going to the pool. She'd lather you down to the point you slide off the sliding board. But as far as being a preteen to adult, I've never put on sunscreen, and I've only burnt sealing driveways, and that's because I'm on tar in 90-degree heat,
Right.
But that's here nor there. Vitamin D is what I'm saying. But we moving on. First and foremost. Yeah. What was you about to? Oh yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say this is gonna be just real quick rundowns because I didn't know this. Giants signed Cole Beasley, also added James Robinson to the running back.
I wish we'd have kept
James Robinson came from Jacksonville.
And New England last.
He was with New England last year? Oh, I didn't know that.
We got him in the offseason, but we dropped him, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Bryce Young got the 4-year, $37.96 rookie contract. CJ Stroud got it didn't give me, it just says 23.38 signing bonus, but I think he got a nice contract.
Yeah, he would have to.
And heavenly RIP hit the showers to Johnny Lujack. Former Heisman winner and all-pro quarterback with the Bears, passed away at age 98. Johnny Lujack.
Listen, at that point, 98 years old, the shower was running for you, my G. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you had the shower running for a minute. God was looking at his clock like, when is he going to show up now?
Right. And then I got a little piece of information for my man Q when it comes to Justin Herbert, because I did a little research last night when I was up a little late. So it said that no player in NFL history has more completions, passing yards, combined touchdowns, or 300-yard games over their first 3 seasons of a career.
Right.
That's because he missed no game.
Right.
That's about missing games though. That's balling out when you're on the field.
I mean,
all the Keenan.
Because look. Hey, Cliff, wasn't that the one of the benefits of Kirk Cousins that he plays a lot of games, like he's dependable?
Right,
Remember on that?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But Kirk Cousins, his first 3 seasons ain't do none of this type of shit.
That's why I was saying, what was it? It was either last episode or the episode before that when I was saying that
he's a dog.
King Dunlap, your tackle for ex-Philly tackle, was saying that he's picking Herbert over Jalen Hurts because he played for both teams, and he was like, just based on the numbers alone, I gotta go with Herbert.
I mean, yeah, but we also do a lot of like quarterback draws and shit and different like.
No, you're right. You're right.
Like, that's the only thing I'll say. I'm not even saying that to really even defend Herbert. I just was really taken back by that shit when I seen the post. But, I mean, that's all they do is gun it. They have no run game. Was it Los Angeles? They have no run game.
Yeah, Eckler.
Shit.
Eckler show up when he's available. He was hurt last year, though.
Them top running backs you listed, that nigga wasn't even close up there. I bet you he wasn't.
No, I don't think he was. He was hurt for a good portion of the season.
I think Eckler's 6.
Is he?
Yeah, I want to say he's 6.
And Keenan Allen be hurt a lot. That's another thing. I ain't gonna lie to impress me. Keenan Allen's hurt a lot. And that's your number.
No, really. I think last year was his first year really ever been hurt.
Hey, Mike.
Eckler is.
He always got an ankle injury, CT.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Nah, hell yeah. Keenan Allen's injury, bro. Okay.
Eckler is 17.
Allen. He missed 5 games last year.
Oh, damn.
And then missed another 2 games.
He had 915 stats, but he missed like 6 games. That's why I was saying he was out of it.
I'm talking about the ratings, though.
But I mean,
no, I don't know about the ratings. Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking about overall rushing last year.
Oh,
So
no.
I mean,
I may be off on that. I don't know about the rating. Madden, go ahead, Mount.
I mean, he's cool, but I mean, he's not. You know what I mean? Like
Eckler worked. There's a reason why Eckler called the running backs to a Zoom meeting about the whole situation. Because he's a Chris Paul of this, of the running backs. I got enough stats that I'm respected, and I can call everybody together to.
I mean, he had 13 touchdowns last year.
Right. And the only person that had equal was Derrick Henry. And he had more games in the season.
Fuck that. Oh, hold on. What else? Okay. And then, yeah, I mean, obviously Herbert got his extension, $262.5 million over 5 years. That's the last thing I had before we move on.
Okay.
But I guess you have to say he deserves it though, based off those accomplishments. I ain't gonna lie. That's numbers don't lie.
Right.
And he's done some shit. He
right.
Done some shit.
Especially when you think about the last great quarterback of the Chargers. I mean, you could say Brees. Phillip Rivers, but I'm going Drew Brees. Right. Yeah, I agree with you. Phillip Rivers was just a fill-in because Drew Brees got traded and we need somebody to...
Right.
And he didn't do bad. He didn't do bad. I just want to... Because niggas listen and be like, what's that mean? What Phillip Rivers...
Right.
Yeah, you didn't do bad.
Decent, but no Drew Brees.
You were no Drew... Exactly.
You were no Drew Brees.
Exactly.
Dog.
But I would like to jump it off. We only got a couple things to touch on.
What we got?
As far as basketball goes, first and foremost, prayers to Bronny and the James family. Bronny got out of ICU on the 25th, Tuesday, after having a cardiac arrest episode at a USC practice. So beyond all the other bullshit, whether anybody else has anything else to say, first and foremost, prayers to him and his family.
Yeah.
For sure.
Secondly, you said what?
LeBron, I want to take this time out to let you know, at this time, just fuck them Lakers, fuck the West Coast. You need somebody, I'm here. Fuck them niggas.
He wants you in Miami, Brian. I mean, but...
Fuck them niggas.
Pat Riley's not going to give up the lot either, so LeBron would have to be willing to come in as is.
He want him to play with
It's all good. Contract over with next year.
Yeah, y'all have to make some space. If not, LeBron would have to just come in on some, give me the 3.5 and we rocking. Get my son, give me the 3.5. I got enough money, we rocking.
Get rid of him.
And then get a ring with your son? That's tough.
That nigga's a billionaire.
Now, if that nigga won a ring with his son, I don't care if he transferred teams. Automatically up there at 6 rings. You got 6 now. You got 6. I know it was only 5, but you got 6. Because you got your son one as well. You got 6 rings, motherfucker. That's how that goes. I don't give a fuck. If that were to happen, I don't care if it's in Miami or anywhere else. If LeBron joins up with his son and they both manage to get a ring, this nigga battling ankles, knees, and groins, old age, he battling heart conditions. That's a story to be told for the ages. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm wrong.
You ain't wrong. It's just out of sight, out of mind.
You gotta do it in Miami.
Nah, I'm not saying he has a chance. Well, he might have a chance of pulling it off, especially depending on where he chooses to go. But if that were to take place, I know I'm a Jordan guy, but if that were to take place, I'd be like, LeBron got it. That nigga got it, man. He got it. Got a ring with his son. First of all, just to stay long enough to play with your son and then get a ring with the nigga.
LeBron gotta hope he don't get too many groin injuries at this point, like he been getting.
That nigga got it. If he pull that off, he got it. He got it. He got it. Because that's wild. I don't care what you can say. You can talk about Jordan all you want. Let a nigga get a ring with his son. That's something that will never happen ever in the history of the league ever again.
I wouldn't say
that'd be a good way to go out.
I wouldn't say ever again, Cliff. You gotta think of something. There's gonna be somebody's gonna have a kid real young.
Only way that happens again is if we talking about the next 100+ years. Like, and that's on the low end.
I mean, the Griffeys did it.
But no, because the Griffey
they didn't win a championship.
Didn't stay around long enough to right. But wait, no, they didn't.
No,
did they?
The Griffey, they played together
on the same team.
They played together.
Same team.
See, I didn't think it was the same team.
Yeah, that was the whole point. That's what I'm saying. We've already seen this, but just in a different sport.
Baseball don't count though.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Baseball doesn't fucking count.
But hold on, if it don't count,
if they just signed a pitcher and a hitter, Shohei Ohtani, to a 5-year.
You just proved my point. If they're making all that money, clearly something has to count, and somebody's
I'm saying baseball doesn't count because you can play that well into your 40s. It's average for people to play that into their 40s. Basketball is not a game where you see 40-year-olds still out there. So that doesn't count. This is a physical game. Most people don't last 20 years. Think about the people who have, the greats or the role players who ended up riding the bench one day.
Right.
But baseball, when the average is that long, it's not as big of a feat. And I might be hating really because
the average is going up.
No, it is. No, but regardless, it's still not as deep. It's still not as deep.
Tom Brady played a contact sport till he's almost 50, Cliff.
No, that's
Tom Brady retired at 45. So what I'm saying is the average age is going up.
That's agreed, but no, you can't just say the average age is going up. Because the average age wide receiver is still the same. The average age running back is still the same. And from the looks of the NFL, it's getting lower. The only reason why Brady was able to manage as long as he did was because he played that quarterback position and his team knew the value that they had in him to protect him enough with it. You don't see that from anybody. Look at Aaron Rodgers. He's a great quarterback. His team wasn't worried about protecting him at the line of scrimmage.
Brady got fucked up a few times. I remember
Everybody will. Everybody. That's a part of the game. But the issue is, if I'm the quarterback, the idea is to protect them at all costs. There's a reason why they're the only ones that wear a red shirt in practice.
Right.
So it's geared to protect that man. As long as you got a decent line that can do so, Brady could have went until he was 50.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
He never ran.
You're gonna start seeing the average age of certain positions of people is just
now positions is a different argument, but as far as sports or the game itself, no, you won't see the average go up. But
yeah, they already doing it for the NBA. They get in the league young, like
right, and they don't last half as long.
And they don't want a lot of old guys sticking around. Like the vets used to be on the team.
I don't know. I mean, look at Udonis Haslem. I mean, LeBron just now became the second oldest player.
That's different.
Yeah, you can't say that. LeBron starts every year in and out. Udonis Haslem is an assistant coach that wears a jersey.
That's what I said. You can't.
Hey, you gonna get off my nigga though?
Is he not a mascot?
Man, hell no.
You gotta go to practice.
You know I'm playing.
Mascots don't poke niggas in the locker room, damn it.
Well, I don't know. Depend on who under that motherfucking mask.
Well, I mean, if you play for like the Cavs or something, yeah, that dog will come in the locker room and punk y'all ass.
You gonna get enough. You gonna get enough and sending shots around here, baby.
I mean, look at what?
He talking about my Raiders. He talking about my Cavs locker room.
You say look at Blake Griffin?
Yeah, he's 34. He's probably played for a while.
He's on his way out.
But listen again.
That nigga ain't playing.
But it falls into what I just said. You're either the guy that's starting the whole time, or you're the guy or you're the role player that ends up riding the bench. The only reason Blake Griffin is still around because he doesn't have to start. Even when he starts, look at his minutes. doesn't play no more than 24, 26 minutes.
Right.
He's on his way out.
Now you look at LeBron, and this nigga's about to be 40, and he's still playing 42 minutes.
But because he's not playing that many minutes
on the team this year.
But because he's not, he's on the hold on,
the Celtics.
Yeah,
he was on the Celtics last time.
The Celtics, yeah. But because he's not getting much PT, that wouldn't I give him more time to continue to play?
No, I agree, but it's not the same as a starter.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they may stick around longer because they're not as worn down.
I'm just using that as more of a reason that if the nigga does it and pulls off a ring,
right?
There's no better athlete. You trump Brady at that point. Because you gotta think. It doesn't sound right to say that immediately, but think about when it happens, or if it were to happen, and you see the motherfucker on the parade float with his son, and they both with rings. That picture alone, stamped in history, says that guy right there. I don't know who the fuck he was, but got a ring with his son. That's unheard of. That's a baller.
But now I need his son to be productive.
I think he would. Listen, you know what? If you think about it, and listen to this, Mount. Bron might have bred Bronny to be the exact co-star he needed. You feel what I'm saying? I need somebody that can handle the ball when I don't want to, but I also need somebody that's going to knock down a shot if I hit him on an open three. The issue with him and Kyrie was because Kyrie wanted to do a lot of it himself. And he was like, but if you got a Bronny, my son, on the squad, I don't even got to talk to him. I can just look at him and he can be like, oh, yeah, I know. Curl around. I'm going to wait for you. There it is. That's a different level. Will he be productive? He got a shot. He already shooting plus 30 as a high school player. So for sure, he'll be productive with a LeBron. Look what he's doing with Austin Reeves. I'm just playing.
Damn.
I just got upset because Q kept poking at me, so I could poke at somebody else.
You should have poked at one of them Heatles.
I wish I could at one point. All I can say is Kyle Lowry bad-bodied ass.
Yeah, he's got to go. Y'all need a new point guard.
Y'all got rid of motherfucking Gabe Vincent over Kyle Lowry bad-body ass.
Right.
Probably because y'all still had contract time left on Kyle Lowry, and you like, we need our money's worth because nobody is going to absorb this.
Bring Drew Smith. We need Drew Smith back.
Listen, I'm rooting for him. That's his guy. I'm rooting for him. Hopefully he show up.
Hey, look, don't be putting your bad juju on my team, man. We gonna leave that where it's at. He needs to develop.
What if he don't? His development time isn't as much as everybody else, and he can just jump back in that bitch.
Nope.
I talked to him the other day. He ready.
Nope.
Okay, well let's run this down because we getting there, and I know we started a little late. Oh, I'm fucking up the churches. Chicken. Oh no, we got a little time.
He's greasy anyway.
Programs and shit on the screen, knowing I'm operating on one screen and they can see everything.
Yeah.
Kay Cunningham, Jalen Green, Keegan Murray all joined Team USA for the 2024 Olympics.
Okay.
They better not all make the squad.
We need more.
Yeah,
than
I don't
that.
think I agree with that one.
Are those reserves or are those supposed to be starters?
1,000%.
Reserves,
You know they're reserves.
I was about
That's
to
not
say.
even a question.
Don't tell me there's some starters.
That's not even a question, but I agree with that 1,000% because my first thought is all of them can't make it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't take all of them. That's taking too many spots from real ballers. And we see what Argentina and them and Spain and them been doing these past few years. We can't just be fucking around.
Yeah.
I take Bankero over them.
Who? Oh, Bankero.
Yeah.
Over all of them?
Not
Yeah,
Cade.
over each and every one of them.
Oh, I think you're crazy. Cade is crazy. Cade is crazy
Nah.
to say.
Nah,
Even
Cade got to
Jalen-
make that squad.
Even
But Cade
Jalen
not
over
starting.
Bankero is crazy with his sweet ass.
Cade
Bankero
not
wouldn't be one of the. I mean, well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, Jalen has too much experience in the league. He already knows what he can and can't get away with. He's still dunking on motherfuckers like crazy, and he's still knocking down threes. I need that before I need Apollo, who's filling the court out still at an NBA level.
Wait a minute. He's been producing at a high level.
Oh, he
He's the
has.
best
Remember,
player.
I'm the one who said
play on that team.
I pointed out that his stats were comparable to LeBron's. I know what he's
that's
doing.
not hard though, being on the Madden. I hate to say that.
All right. I'm just saying though, don't be hating on my dog, man.
No, I ain't hating. I'm just saying you don't have the experience enough. Jalen has been in the league long enough to not only get a little bit of experience, but to also get confidence. Paulo is still working on the experience. The confidence hasn't come yet.
Right.
But in Paolo's defense, he knows the FIBA game a little bit.
No, I agree. I agree. I thought you was gonna say that. I agree with that. But
Jalen does. It's a whole different ball game when it comes to the NBA. First time somebody knocked, his shit off the rim, he might want to fight. You know what I'm talking about?
But see, I don't think we'll ever be able to beat them at their game.
Hell no. You just gotta blow them out.
Unless we can get a team with Luka and Chetty and Kristaps. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not gonna beat them at Euro ball, so don't come with a Euro team. I'm
just trying to think of what stars that we can send over that are not.
Well, that's the
injury mistaken. You know what I mean?
Let's keep it a buck. The Olympics is I know it's supposed to be the biggest honor, right? But to an NBA player, it's a half a ring. You know what I'm saying? I can count it to a half a ring because it only comes by every 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to get than a ring. And I can team up with all of the best players around me. So only certain players are going to turn that down. And especially now that you got Steph saying he in, the floodgates are open where everybody like, well, I want the gold. I need a medal. So if I can go, I'm going. That's why it can't be a Cade, Jalen, and a Keegan. I wouldn't be surprised if you got to get rid of 2 of them. And if I'm Coach Kerr, well, I don't give a fuck about Detroit. If I'm Coach Kerr, I might be like, we're keeping Cade. We don't even need to see tryouts. Because if this nigga get hurt again, it's another thing I don't have to worry about.
I need him as my 6th man, though.
Yeah, nah, he would never be starting. Cade wouldn't be. I couldn't say never, but I don't see Cade starting.
Never means never.
Especially thinking about the fact that you're coming off an injury. You feel me? You're coming off of a clean injury. How the fuck you gonna be starting and you ain't even been in ball shape but for a couple months? Yeah, I don't know. Gotta get rid of 2 now that I think about it. But
I'm looking, man. I was just trying to pull up the roster.
See who all they got so far.
Yeah, our potential. You know what I mean?
No potential.
I'm looking at.
It hadn't been a lot of commits.
What potential they're saying 2024 Olympics, Steph Curry, Drew Holiday, Bradley Beal, LaMelo Ball, Trae Young.
I thought those were commits.
That's what I'm looking at right here.
Oh, okay. I thought you said potential.
Well, I mean, they just saying possible because it's still a year out.
Right. Well, as of now, that I heard that all of them committed.
Yeah, as of now, yeah. They got Jason Tatum, Zion, Mikal Bridges, Kevin Durant at the forward, Bam, Evan Mobley, and Miles Turner.
I did specifically hear Zion committed as well because my first thought was, how the fuck you commit to the Olympics and you ain't even got your ass on the court yet?
Because they ain't paying them.
That shit is wild. Like, you miss school, G. You can't participate in team sports if you miss school.
That nigga work for free.
The fuck? That shit crazy.
When you pay me, I sit down.
And I'm not saying I wouldn't like to see him out there. I'm just saying, like, that ain't even right. Like, you ain't done shit. You ain't done shit in a year and a half, maybe longer, and now you committing to the Olympics. How about play for your team?
The only nigga I know that averaged over 30 every time he step on the court.
Yeah,
and
he's
don't
a monster.
even play.
He's a monster.
Don't even play, bro. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no Greg Oden situation where, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
He's a good man, Q. He's a good man. He goes to
no, but I understand the comparison. Like Greg Oden, in the time that he wasn't, he dominated a little bit, but I would say like games, but it wasn't really, it wasn't expected of him.
That's what I mean. When Zion get on the floor, it's electrifying. It's like, God damn.
Every
you
game.
know what I'm saying? Every game. And that bitch can't play. That's some bullshit. Robbing the church.
God bless him, his situation, his knees, ankles, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, all that.
And all his kids.
And whatever child you bringing into the world as well. November 9th, Atlanta Hawks face Orlando Magic in Mexico City, Mexico.
Yeah.
I saw that was released today. I saw that Kevin Durant. What do my mouth be doing for real?
Kevin Booker
that
and
should be doing whatever.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Booker and Devin Durant.
Kevin Durant claimed to be the pioneer of having the marijuana removed from the NBA drug testing.
We seen him smoke a blunt out in public, and TMZ caught his ass a couple years ago. Whatever.
Well, yeah, I mean, from the article, they said that he got, businesses like in dispensaries or medical, or not medical, but marijuana
believe it.
Industry.
Calvin Johnson does too.
He said in the article said he called Adam Silver himself.
Well, you remember it was rumored for years that all he liked to do was get high and play video games.
Yeah, I do remember
I can see that. That nigga don't even get a haircut, so I can see that shit.
But he be rapping too.
He be rapping. Never heard of KD.
Rapping what?
Yeah, what's he rapping?
He's got his own you'll probably never hear it, but
he said you'll probably never hear it.
Hey, hot take. Shaq got more bars than KD.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm willing to. I mean, Shaq. I'm not willing
dropped
to.
Albums and shit.
I need to hear something.
Shaq dropped a diss record on Dame Lillard last year or the year before.
That's because he's a fucking.
Man, Shaq could tear KD up on the diss track.
Right.
That's because he goofy though. Like he funny. Like
even a pie.
And he be DJing. Shaq is a man of
I wanna hear KD though. That's why I'm saying I'm not willing to give him that.
You don't hear KD talk to them. He's socially awkward. So can you imagine him rapping?
I mean, I know a lot of socially awkward motherfuckers that can do shit in the booth.
Yeah, KD love music too, so he be
by yourself with your
that nigga 50 Tyson in the booth. Stop playing.
Nobody will ever be that.
My nigga KD.
A nigga making burner accounts. He's not spitting no bars. Trust and believe.
That may be what got his bars up. He might was keeping track of all these motherfuckers talking shit about him online and came up with an Arya Stark type hit list and started creating bars for everybody. And if you got the ego that KD got, he may have gotten better with all the people that he had problems with that he couldn't contact with his burner account.
Well, we'll be waiting on the EP and tell him to share that idea with his boy Tekashi 6ix9ine as well, because it sounds like he could use that plan also then. That's all motherfuckers do is troll. All they do is troll, and them lyrics ain't getting no better. They still suck. If you suck, nigga, you suck. You ain't spitting shit. You ain't rapping shit. You ain't doing shit. Hey, shut up and dribble, like them niggas said a couple of years ago.
God
Shut up and
damn.
dribble.
God damn.
You on that bullshit.
Okay, then. Well.
Wow.
KD be on that bullshit, boy.
Last thing I got is Boston has absolutely lost it. Absolutely lost it.
Explain.
Overly.
Send a wellness check to the
with
team
Jaylen
owner.
Brown? Yeah,
not just that. But that included, right? But it's not even that by itself, right? It's the fact that you got rid of Marcus Smart and then paid Jaylen Brown that supermax.
Right.
When, to be quite honest, you could have knocked both of those contracts out in the amount that you paid Jaylen Brown.
But they didn't need to keep Marcus Smart though, Cliff. They already got Malcolm Brogdon. They already got. I mean, don't they?
So let me explain to you. So let me explain to you why they've now lost it. So they have proposed a trade with the Blazers, right, for Damian Lillard.
Okay.
And they are willing to give up the following. Listen. Malcolm Brogdon, Sam Hauser, Luke Cornett, Peyton Pritchard, Robert Williams III, a Golden State 2024 first round top 4 protected pick, a 2025 first round unprotected, a 2007 or 2027 first round unprotected, and a 2029 first round top 5 protected pick for Dame Lillard.
Makes sense.
Now, I understand saying that Dame Lillard is worth all that, right? But you're willing to do that after you gave up, like we talked about in the past, all your defense that you had.
You got Kristaps.
All your defense. And listen, and you just saw what happened with KD and the Suns. What happened when they traded away their entire bench, right? So you're willing to make that same mistake twice, on top of the fact that we talked about the next best player on that team on defense, aside from Marcus Smart, would have been who?
Robert Williams.
Crickety.
I mean, we don't know what. Again, to be fair, we don't know what KD's gonna do this season on defense. We don't know what other pieces. You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
And you let Grant Williams walk.
No, I thought he was. Is he gone? I thought he was still there.
Yeah,
no, he went to Dallas, baby.
He knew he was leaving though.
Dallas is
That's what I'm saying.
He said they didn't have enough money to pay him.
That's more of a reason not to make the moves you made.
He said he thought he was going to one of those first team runners like an
I'm not a fan of Grant Williams personally anyway.
Man, look.
Who you got now though on the bench? Who's gonna come in and sub for Derek White? Gonna sub for everybody? He coming in for everybody. He coming in for Porzingis, Dame, Jalen, Jason.
All that.
Who would you have at that point?
Nigga, they finna have a college rotation.
Change out there.
6 players in rotation.
They have to bring up hella players from the G League. Just start bringing them up for no fucking reason, just to fill in spots.
Yeah, because veteran minimum can't fix that. Al Horford, what?
Lost it.
Al's still there.
Of course, Al's still there, but
he got to start.
I mean, the way shit's looking, he might have to.
No, he got to.
He been starting.
You ain't no choice. Who else they got?
Yeah, Al was hitting a couple shots at times. At times, not consistently, but at times.
Well, I mean, he had to with old broke Dick Williams.
I still got him to win it.
Dude, Boston to win
crazy.
I'll just get to the finals. Get to the finals, not to win it all.
Yeah, please Please edit
Who?
your statement.
They ain't beat
Didn't
Miami.
you say something crazy like that last year?
He say it every year.
No, I said it this year. Remember when they got KP?
Okay, that
You
might
did.
be. That
That
might
was
be.
That's why I'm
ridiculous.
standing.
Yeah, I
I'm
might be.
standing on it.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. I respect that.
Yeah, you need to find another team in the East.
Yeah, KP's not him to be. And
You got to
then,
remember who they got to run into, bro. It ain't about what they put together.
You're right.
It's always a battle when they meet
you
up.
know who would be even dumber than
Y'all lost some Warriors too.
Who?
They did.
Y'all did in Miami.
But we all ain't keep some in the bag, so it ain't never no pressure.
Like Boston Dome.
You know who?
Huh?
You
Y'all
said
be
like
getting
Boston
them
don't
every
keep
year.
something in the bag.
Shit, they wouldn't be trying to throw away the house for
HR
damn.
harassment violation. They keep
a
under
little
wraps
revolver,
until
that's
out
it.
of the season. That's about the only thing they keeping in a fucking bag. Everybody knows your game plan. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum gonna shoot all the fucking shots. And Marcus Smart and Robert Williams III to be out there to play D. Now you got rid of them. No more Grant Williams. Who the fuck do y'all have to play D?
It ain't look too bad
Fuck
over
that.
here. I think it's gonna work.
Fuck that. I got a prediction. By game 20, Porzingis has at least one game he started at center.
Hasn't had one game?
No, he will.
He gonna come in starting.
You saying he'll only have one game starting
I think
at
he will.
center
They have him. They have him listed. They have him listed as center.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, they done fucked up.
He is 7'3".
Right, but
I don't give man.
Yeah,
okay,
he ain't built right. He ain't built
he's
right.
He's a Wemby 7'3". He's not a real.
That's what the league is. It's not many bigs.
He's not even still, and that's disrespectful to Wemby. He was a Wemby 7'3" when he got drafted to New York. But this Porzingis that y'all got is not a Wemby.
Wait till you see the Porzingis they got.
You said wait till what?
You been in the lab.
Okay.
Ain't nobody listen. He better learn the Dirk Nowitzki fall away, because that's the only thing that you gonna listen. You're tall. That's it. You don't have the same dribble. You don't have the same ankles or knees.
Hey, Jack Harlow was just playing a character in the movie. Now y'all know that, right? That ain't him for real. So you know,
not Porzy.
Porzy, all that shit y'all talking, you gotta prove it.
Yeah, he ain't been healthy
keeping the receipts on what y'all was saying and bring these clips back.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be receipts, motherfucker.
Yeah. I might come on with a Porzy jersey just because when y'all.
Yeah.
And you going to ask, is it past the 90-day return back?
Gonna waste your money.
Keep the receipt.
Yeah. Customer service, where you at?
Hey, it didn't fit right.
Yeah. Was there an issue with the item?
Yeah, you talking like the owner with the Porzingis contract. Like, yeah, it just didn't fit. Can I exchange it for a new big? Maybe one that.
No, I don't want store credit. I want my money back.
Got a little body to them. Seams won't bust open when I wear it.
Man,
look, see, we need to get paid for this. See, CT, this is why NBA.com made the player switch thing they got. When your player get traded, you just turn that jersey in and get another.
Right.
Yeah, they do that.
They're like you.
He waiting to be able to trade that Porzy in for a Lakers John.
Right.
Porzy,
let me get it gold. A gold, purple and gold.
He won another 23 LeBron.
All I gotta do is bring out the LeBron 2-3 jersey. Now it ain't nothing to it. He back in it.
He sure is.
Still ain't gonna be the last one in.
Last number?
No, last jersey.
Hey, if it's 2-3, then it's all good. I like the 2-3 on the league. He played better than 2-3.
I agree.
I think he'll leave, man.
Who we wrap it up. Who we got hitting them jumps before we leave out of this motherfucker?
Mine go to Draymond and the whole Jordan Poole situation.
Oh shit.
What about?
I just seen how they be going back and forth still after the host. It's been like a whole year.
Okay, so you giving him the hit the showers for how they going back and forth now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they seen each other. I know they seen each other plenty of times around the arena and stuff, so I just don't know why now.
Because he's off the league. You know how motherfuckers get.
It's more of a tell-all now. It's more of a tell-all.
Let's keep it a buck. And I don't even know if it was a tell-all. I think Jordan Poole's young and he got baited. Because when it first started asking him questions, he wasn't answering nothing about it. He was just saying he glad to be in Washington. Mm-hmm. And then they kept asking him, and motherfuckers started talking. And think about that. You as a champion, right? Who had been a champion, got 3 rings on your finger. Got to come into practice to hear a young nigga who just got his first ring talk crazy to the point that you got to hit him. And then he goes to another team. Now it's like how motherfuckers talk shit to you online over the video game. I'm away from you now. You can't put your hands on me. There's no way you can get to me. So, of course, I'm going to start talking. And, of course, that's going to piss a nigga like Draymond off. Nigga, we was just, like CT said, we was just around each other. I thought we was past it. Now it's back up.
Yeah. I just feel like Draymond ain't got to say too much on it. He should just let it go.
He shouldn't. No, but I understand wanting to.
That's Jordan's dad. That's Jordan's dad coming out in the media running his fucking mouth. That's keeping the shit going.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Draymond ain't got to say.
And you was there just like Jordan.
Right. Your soft ass should have done something when it happened. Why are we here now that he left? He's further away from the issue, and now you want to talk to raise the dead? Like, come on,
they better act like Draymond got money, bro.
That's
his CIA squad over there to DC and fuck y'all up.
Jordan Poole acting like Red off for Friday when Debo was finally knocked out. He came back to grab his chain.
This is my moment.
He said, "You want some Tupac?"
My grandma gave me this chain.
Yeah, my grandma gave me this chain. Oh shit! Man. My hit the shower goes to all the NFL owners. Pay these running backs, not these halfbacks. Pay the fucking running backs.
Right.
Who deserve it?
Because we need
fuck is a halfback.
Fuck is a halfback.
Workhorse, goddamn. Change the name, Workhorse.
It's like real talk, like Jim Brown and all them RIP, them turning in their graves. All the greats like that played that position, like that's disrespectful as fuck. That's the utmost.
And they probably get the most beaten at the whole game.
Right, you get beat even if you don't run the ball, when niggas come in for pass rush, you got to QB. Yeah. You might get fucked up by that fucking Aaron Donald. You hear me? Shit.
Play action.
Right.
I know it's just my opinion, but I honestly think it's the most entertaining position on the field.
It is.
Like, you might not get to see them go to work every time, but you get to see a man make something out of nothing. No pass, no nothing. Just give me the ball and I'll do the rest.
You see what I do?
The running back hides the talent of the fucking trash ass quarterbacks like Daniel Jones and Jimmy Garoppolo's and shit
Ryan
like that.
Tannehill.
And Ryan Tannehill.
I feel like that's your third strike on the Raiders now. That
Hey, but Q ain't hear me. Hey, Q ain't hear me though. What I said Tua.
Hey,
no. It ain't the running backs. It's
listen,
after two wide receivers.
After 2 concussions in a season, what his fucking record dropped down, his Madden rating.
Oh, I meant to say that. No, that's fucked up. They gave him an 83. That's fucked up. It
is fucked up. Don't worry about it. He'll be a 93.
So that makes sense. Then
right.
I guess I can't full circle.
But he only dropped him due to injury. They dropped him due to injury.
But that makes sense why you would do Jimmy like that too. So maybe he deserved the 82.
We can't compare Jimmy and Tua though.
No, but I'm just saying if you would drop Tua.
Whoa.
He do with us.
Yeah, with Brady. Yeah, he do got a ring.
Oh man, stop.
That's why I said whoa. Come on.
Stop, Q. Who was it?
It's on his resume. Don't do him.
It is on
right.
his resume now.
Yeah.
He may not have did shit.
We talk
Yeah,
about
he
what
may not
niggas
have did
earn
shit.
these days, okay? We ain't talking about you just being on the fucking roster.
He get
All right.
it look good now.
Okay. All right, yeah, but he ain't
He's
throw
a
a fucking
starter
ball.
now.
Ain't throw a motherfucking ball.
Yeah, that's my hit the
I
shower.
was just trying to give him some shine.
Hit the shower, go to CT.
DT and the Patriots to the rivals. That's what
Hey,
Q said.
don't do us this year. Hey, we back at it this year.
I can't look. I can't say nothing else about Jimmy G. Clifton gave me 3 strikes.
I don't know.
Shut up. You already been out. You might as well cuss the umpire out.
Well,
Right.
fuck it. I'll be a Miami Marlin then.
How many Super
Jimmy
Bowls
G
did he
ain't
get to
do
go?
shit when y'all won that Super Bowl.
Who?
Damn it.
CT?
He took a team to a Super Bowl though.
The 49ers, yeah.
So don't do
He
him.
lost it, but
Hey,
He ain't no Nick Foles or nothing.
I mean, but
CT.
that still says something. I know I'm
He might
clowning,
have went
but that
twice.
still says something.
did he go twice?
He lost it. Yeah, he did.
No, I don't think he went twice. I think he went
one
to the
time.
he went to
think
the
they
Super
went
Bowl
twice.
once and went to the conference championship twice.
Awesome.
He lost to Mahomes. And then he lost.
He
Did they
lost to
lose last
Baltimore
year?
too. Well, no, that was Kaepernick.
14. That was probably
Yeah, that was
2014.
the Super Bowl with
that was
Flacco.
Yeah, Kaepernick.
Yeah, that was
How many
Kaepernick.
times you been?
Or the lights went out at halftime.
I'm about to look it up right now.
Yeah, Beyonce
The
fucked
Harbaugh
that shit
Bowl?
up.
Huh?
The Harbaugh. Speaking of that, my nigga got suspended.
That was
man.
the Harbaugh Bowl with Cap
Yeah.
and
Damn
Flacco.
sure it
Last
was.
Super Bowl.
Yep.
It sure fucking was.
Yep.
Ray
Jeffrey
Lewis is
Jackson.
out there.
Yep, he sure was still
He
out
hit
there.
the showers to the NCAA for suspending my nigga Harbaugh. He's gonna be out the first 4 to 5
4
games.
games.
What did he do?
Cheating.
Illegal something about recruiting, like
Cheating.
involvement
Right,
with
paying
recruiting.
them
Eligible for
boys.
the
Garoppolo's only
championship.
played 1 game in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He was
The
paying
other
them for
one
more
was,
than
I
their
can't
name.
think of who he lost to though.
Who?
When he went to the
Falcons?
conference championship.
Oh, never mind. I don't know. 1 Super Bowl.
Because he's been to the conference championship twice.
It would have been the Rams, wouldn't it?
Yep.
You are
Jimmy
absolutely
Garoppolo has a
correct.
5-2. He has a 5-2 record in the playoffs. That's pretty good.
You are
telling
absolutely. That's
you.
why I said he's a good decision maker. I'll give him that. But you can't. How are you going to get the ball down the field? Like, how are you going to get that Devontae? We just wasting Devontae at this point?
Nah, he
No,
gotta
you gonna get it to
play.
him.
He gotta play like Tannehill.
Devontae
He
does?
can't play as bad as Derek
No,
Carr.
I'm talking about Jimmy.
Garoppolo. Yeah,
Jimmy.
no. That ain't never going to happen.
It ain't gonna be as bad as what Carr was doing. So
I think that
So
could
Jimmy-
be correct.
Yeah, Jimmy lost to the Rams in 2022 in the NFC
Mhm.
Championship, and he lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I already told him. He ain't had to look it up. You know what I'm saying?
he said it's up here, up
I
top.
just couldn't think. I could not think of who that would
Five
have
and
been.
2 though. 5-2 is not too bad. I mean,
Yeah,
That
no,
ain't
not
bad
at all. Not at all.
better than Cars.
It sure
He don't
is.
lose. His regular season records probably be nice too.
No, they
Yeah.
do.
Cars 0-1. It says.
They do. Yeah, because he only had
15
that
and
one
3.
playoff game last year. That was his first one.
Wild card game.
The fuck? Nah, that was a
Yeah,
wild card.
it was AFC wild card against the Bengals.
It was. I remember that. They
January
lost to the,
15th.
That was the year before, wasn't it?
to the Chargers.
Y'all played the Bengals,
Bengals.
and it was in Cincinnati. It says AFC wild card.
Yep. I remember that. It was a wild card game. They won the last game to like get in or something. It was weird.
At the last minute, I think that's when they beat the Jets or something towards the end of the season to get in or something.
Wild card game.
They snuck all in. Yeah, they snuck all in.
Yeah,
That's
my
when my
brain
boy
shut
Mike-
down. I ain't going.
That's when my boy Mike Breezy was still out here in these streets with us. Shit.
Damn,
My
My
man.
brain shut down. I ain't even trying to think. My hit the showers goes to that Lucky Charm ass Ben Affleck old Boston Celtic ass dumbass
Brad
squad.
Stevens. Oh, okay.
Mad I didn't make it to the league, man. They giving out dummy bread.
Man, that's crazy. And I understand like wanting to keep young talent together, and that's why you gave Jalen that contract. But you ain't had to go that high.
No,
What about the 1 billion for the?
He
For the
was
soccer?
high.
What
You
about the
said
soccer
what?
player getting the 1 billion for 1 year?
You said who? What now?
Mbappe. Mbappe getting a
the
billion for
soccer
one
player?
season.
No, I didn't hear nothing about that.
1 billion for one season.
Fuck him. He ain't
Crazy.
Messi.
He
I
only
didn't-
23. He's only like 23.
Yep. Looks like he could be your half brother.
Hey, on God, somebody in the club one time was like, "You look like Mbappe." I'm like,
I know. I bet. I was motherfucker. Look
I had
like
it. I went straight to Google like, "What was Mbappe?" How do you even
I
write
think
that?
that's who Kimmy.
Oh,
I think that's who
shit.
Kimmy's fuck. I think that's who Kimmy's fucking with. By the way,
I'm gonna send you the video now because I was recording too, and I'm like, "Who the?" This dude's like, "Hey, you look like Mbappe." I'm like, "Who?"
He's nice though. Yeah, I've heard him. He's major. But yeah,
I didn't know that about him. I was
$1 billion
Googling this dude.
for a
Who's he
season?
clowning me?
that's crazy.
Are we talking about like is it like we talking soccer? Like are you talking about like they going through like the
How many games?
yeah like how many years? Are we talking about worlds? Like what the fuck is going on here? Like
That's what I
1
said.
year worth?
My kid, I want my kid to play soccer.
I might sign my son up. Shit.
Oh, he's about to go take my son next week to sign him up.
You hear me? Yeah, it says 300.
Son, go ahead,
Hold
go
on,
ahead.
you said CT. This is. Oh, okay. Wait. No, CT. Saudi Arabia was offering him 1.1 billion, but
What?
he's not trying to meet Saudi Arabia. There's a certain name or person from Saudi Arabia that was offering him 1.1 billion, but it says he won't negotiate the contract.
He hadn't took it yet. I just said, did you see the offer though? Yeah, he hasn't.
Oh
took it
yeah,
yet.
okay, yeah, that offer is They got
Just to get that offer?
over $1 billion. I wouldn't want to play in Saudi Arabia either, though. Fuck that money.
Hey, I'm out after this season. I'm taking this change and I'm out.
Yeah, that is wild.
Shit,
Did
for
you
$1
get
billion,
yours?
you just got in bed with the
Not
mob.
yet.
Ain't no getting out. You going till we can't use you no more. The fuck you are
They
a
just
part
won't.
of the tail. You hear what
They
I'm
said,
saying?
with you here though, we can make this 1 billion back and just sales.
I was about to say the most ignorant shit, and I'm so glad I
Hey,
don't say
3
it.
billion with you being on the team. Thank you. I don't know how it worked, whatever they doing over there.
They
Oil.
got
No.
plenty money.
Oil.
What cap space they got?
Oil. That's where the oil come from, CT.
None.
Yeah, they do that. I mean, that's where a lot of the money come from. But I mean, that's like years of oil money too, like generations of. You know what I'm saying? Like
Dude,
like a lot of them kids. I won't even say
Old money.
kids, princes, and all that. Don't do shit. They just operating off of what they have.
Off of old money. Money from back before BC.
man, Bron there was on our comment like,
Motherfuckers
hey,
paying. Let me stop.
Oh shit. Yeah, keep
Draymond
going.
was like,
Motherfuckers sending young ladies out to shit on glass tables and shit. I'm just
Damn.
What
Man,
you
don't
got?
act like that. Motherfuckers know
Man.
it goes down.
My hit the showers goes to Raquana Williams of the
Who?
Las Vegas
Las
Aces.
Vegas Aces. What she do? Beat her girl up?
She was arrested Tuesday facing 9 domestic battery charges.
That's the same one that's engaged to the girl on the same team.
Is that her?
No.
Well,
No.
she better
No, that's
take
the
notes then,
Connecticut.
because that's a whole issue in itself.
Connecticut. You talking about the girls on the Connecticut? Yep.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I
look,
thought about that.
check it out. 5 felony charges, multiple counts of domestic battery by strangulation, coercion with threat or use of physical force, and assault with use of weapon, and she also faced 4 misdemeanor domestic battery charges.
What she strangle her with?
I don't know,
Yeah,
but the last report that I heard, in addition to the justice of the peace letting her out with no bail,
Oh yeah, she
was
used
that
something.
it happened over an extended period of time. So the police got called out around noon on Tuesday,
So what
but they
did
said it
she
happened
turn
for a
in
while.
her ring camera? Like, how do they know there was 5 counts of strangulation?
I mean, the story, I haven't found any credible source that says the exact story.
Oh, okay.
You know,
what you
many
want
people,
is
That's
girls.
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Like,
many
how?
people are pointing to her girlfriend as the victim.
It was All-Star Weekend, All-Star Week too, so she was out there clowning
Oh
him.
yeah, I'm sure shit happened. I'm sure motherfuckers
Nah,
got
this
a
is
little
after
too
All
lit.
Star Week now. This is after All Star Week.
So it
This
was
was
two.
yesterday.
Oh,
This was yesterday. She got
I
arrested.
haven't seen her around the team for a while though, so I don't know what's been going on.
She's been hurt, lower back injury.
Mm.
Yeah, she's
Those
been
are
out.
issues. Yeah.
Yeah, she hasn't been playing.
I guess.
And she's also subjected to alcohol monitoring while she's out on.
Damn.
She was drunk then for sure.
I mean, of course, but I guess I'm just confused, right? Because are those allegations?
Those are the
No,
charges.
somebody they got cameras
Those are
everywhere,
charges.
man. Probably
Yeah, it
Yeah,
just
she
has
gotta
to
has
be.
be. There has to be
nine
camera
charges.
footage.
Gotta
9
be.
charges, 5 felonies, 4 misdemeanors.
In Vegas too, you buy.
Yeah, there has to be camera footage because I can't see how you could
Yeah, there's
choke
no way you
her
can just tell.
to where they would charge you with it unless you did something. And I'm not, saying anything crazy like promoting anything. I'm just saying, what mark did you leave to prove that you choked that woman?
She
You
probably
feel
beat
what I'm
her
saying?
bad.
Unless it was on camera, you would have had to choke her with something that left a mark around her neck. Otherwise, there's no proof of the strangulation. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll get the facts.
Yeah, I'm no CSI motherfucking
Her
detective.
her next hearing is on the 2nd of August. So hopefully we'll get the discovery of the facts and we'll know somewhat of what went on. I mean, it's public record
What
anyway.
position
So
does she play?
Guard.
She
Oh, okay.
Shooting guard. She's a shooter.
Okay. I was about to say, if she was a forward or a center, maybe her fingers wrapped around twice. A little lady neck.
She ain't usually-
You feel what I'm saying? And then they really saw, this is a palm print. This motherfucker went around.
She looked like she'd beat somebody
no
up. though.
Woody.
You said she looked like she had pieced somebody up. Well,
For
listen,
real.
that's fine. Just not your girlfriend, baby.
Nigga, she looked like John Morant bodyguard.
She looked like she.
I heard he was in
what?
the
Who should be his bodyguard?
Right, I was about to say, I heard he was in search of. No, I'm just playing.
He need to be.
But
His people in jail, so he
I'm
need.
telling you, you need to holler at Victor. Holler at Victor. Holler at Victor
Yeah.
Wimby and now, man. I'm trying to tell you, you need somebody like that on your squad. You need have none of this to be worried about.
Go give me a Frenchie, baby.
Listen, do we got anything before we take us out? Anybody? Shut the fuck
You
up, Mal.
motherfuckers for the big fight this weekend.
Oh yeah, Errol Spence. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford.
Yeah.
Do y'all got any predictions y'all want to throw out?
Yep.
Errol Spence,
It's a
unanimous.
draw.
Damn, Q said unanimous.
Calling a
Mock
draw.
said a draw. I could definitely see a draw. Let me put this down here.
And Arrow brings some hot sauce to the weigh-in.
Spence Crawford won't eat it.
Crawford won't eat it. We gotta ask Remy about that.
Good
Mark
point.
said draw.
Is that true, Remy, or no?
He said it was true.
Remy
Mouth
said
got
that?
the 2K
No,
on. Can't wait to
Terrence
cross
Crawford said
play.
it was true.
Yep, CT, it's about that time before it's time to get up for school /
You hear what I'm saying? What CT say? What you say on your estimation?
Oh,
I said
Spence.
estimation. Spence, you think it's a decision?
Decision, yeah.
And what kind? Split, unanimous.
Unanimous.
Oh, he going with Q.
Smart, man. You
And
gotta
I
put
said
your
it
money
on
where it's
last
supposed to be.
episode. I'll repeat it though. I do think it's gonna be a spin split.
We got you.
I can see it. Yeah, spin split. I'll put it like that. Alright, well everybody like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell an enemy. What do we tell them niggas to do?
Don't be
Troll.
like the Raiders.
Troll that motherfucker, man. Troll this bitch. We'll catch y'all maybe Saturday, maybe Wednesday. Y'all gotta tune in to find out. We out this bitch.
For
Yeah,
sure.
all that.
Oh, I forgot.
He said I forgot.
I'm on that one screen.